gold have moved parabolically all the way to the upside. If you look at from this very point of support, markets move all the way to this very point, resistance right now. So markets have to retrace. So after every parabolic move, market must retrace for the next move upward. So in this video, let's dive right into the detail of this very analysis and the possible counter trend position that you can take on this very price action on gold. This is very important for all gold traders. So pay attention and watch this video all the way to the very end. Most importantly, if you look at what has happened right here is when market was moving upward on gold, market moved from this very point, this very area, resistance, come back down and begin to make this move. And afterward, we see a breakout of this very level of resistance right here at this very point. Market tested earlier from this very point, do a little rejection, and we see a breakout right at this very area. So what that means is after this move of this very resistance level, markets now have capacity of moving downward for a little or considerable retracement. And that is what I am personally paying attention to right now. So if you're a gold trader, pay attention to this. Market is going to retrace within this very price level of 2,920 and this very price level of 2,855. Within this very zone, expect the market to retrace into this very area. This very point will now serve as the next support for the market to move upward, and this is very, very important. Now, if you draw your Fibonacci retracement tool on this very price action, from this very point where we have the market move from this very impulsive move, you discover that market right now have done a good move all the way upward, and retracement is needed in the market. That is why market have to retrace back into this very point, and around this very area we see the 0.382, okay, a little bit to the downside at this very point. This is where we should expect the retracement to come into before the next move on gold, okay, and this is what we need to pay attention to right now. The most important thing we need to pay attention to further confirm that this market is going to definitely retrace within this very price zone, like I earlier mentioned, is for us to go back to the 4-hour chart and take a critical look at what the price right there is doing and use what the 4-hour chart is doing to predict what we want to see on the 1-day chart for that very retracement to happen. And that is very, very important. So if I switch back to the 4-hour chart, you discover that the market is going to move downward. Look at it right at this very point. Market have been moving upward, creating new highs, no doubt. From this very point right here, market move upward, retracement, move upward, retracement, move upward, retracement, and market move upward again. For me, I am expecting the market to retrace back down from this very area. And that is what I am personally looking at. Now, this is a retracement, okay, not a reversal. Before a reversal will happen, we need to have multiple confirmation. But right now, pay attention to retracement on the 4-hour chart because market have to come back down a little bit into this area, okay, before the next move all the way to the upside. And this is very, very important. If you look at the stochastic RSI indicator, you discover that the market is already out of the overbought condition right here, coming back down, which means a lot of sell momentum is going to come in later on, moving the market downward a little bit. And if you look at the MACD as well, there is a crossover about to take place between the MACD line and the signal line right here. Once that happens, the MACD histogram will start formation on the negative side of the MACD, which will make the market begin to move downward. So these are the parameters that we need to pay attention to right now for market to move all the way to the downside. And this is very, very important if you trade gold, because this is very, very important on the price action right now. Another thing that I am looking at to take a trade, which will be a counter trend position on this very gold chart, is the 1-hour chart. The 1-hour chart have a divergence right here, which I believe need confirmation. And if you look at it, we have the market move downward on the MACD histogram, look at it right here. Market is coming down, okay, which is very, very important. But if you look at the price action, market was moving upward. This is a complete divergence. So the first thing we have to look at is what have played out already right here, okay? So markets have played out this very confirmation. Markets have started formation on the negative side, as you can see on the MACD histogram. But this very move right here just occur right at this very point, because if you look at it, market need to break this level of important support, okay? So this level of support need to break significantly before we can confirm that the market is going to move downward. And this is very important. So if you're a counter trend trader and you like to take a counter trend position, then it will be wise you wait for this very market to move a little bit upward and then come back down, break this very level again. Once we see a breakout on this level of important support trend line, then it means that the market will now come back down, okay? This is the confirmation you need to pay attention to right now if you want to take a position for a counter trend trade all the way to the downside, and that should be a sell position. So what I am looking at right now, and before you take any sell position, please ensure that this market come back down and have a bearish candle that close below this very area of 2,852. Okay, 2,852 is what you should be paying attention to right now at this very point. Once we can see a bearish candle that close below this very point, then you can take a sell position all the way to the downside for a counter trend position, and your stop loss have to be slightly above this level of resistance. So if your entry is right here, then your stop loss have to be slightly above this very point of important resistance right here, and you look for 1 to 1.5 risk reward ratio, because that is very, very achievable. So this is how the setup should look like. This is your entry point right here. This is your stop loss right at this very point, and your take profit target at this very area. This is very, very important right now. If you want to take a counter trend position on this very price action, wait for this confirmation to play out before you can take that very position all the way to the downside. So this is very important on gold. Basically, expect the market to retrace back to the downside on gold in the next coming days. And this is what I am personally expecting right now on the gold chart. Consider supporting this channel by leaving a like for this video, subscribe if you have not, and turn on the bell notification for more forex videos like this one. Also check the channel for all that forex content. Join our Telegram channel, the link in the description, and also in the pinned comment for more videos and technical analysis. If you want to watch my video on resistance and support, how to properly trade resistance and support, check this video out. It's going to help you. And if you want to learn how to trade the Fibonacci tool, how to properly trade it from extension to retracement, check this video out. It's going to help you as well. Thanks for supporting this channel.